Bikers travel to Red Hen and do the incredible for Sarah Sanders by us4trump.com. Yesterday at the Red Hen, an amazing thing happened. A group of true blue American patriots, Bikers for Trump, got together and cruised over to the Red Hen in support of Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Bikers for Trump, Virginia chapter, and other groups joined forces with Corey Allen Stewart, who is running for state senate. Corey is a Republican and supports the Trump administration's policies. Corey is atop the ticket, and the establishment swamp are running scared in Virginia. Stewart is running against Tim Kaine. Oh, Lord, Tim Kaine is the former vice president running mate. Oh, he's for the failed HRC 2016 presidential bid campaign. Oh, gee, he's a shoo-in. Tim Kaine is it's like a clown going up for, unbelievable. The crew of bikers met in the morning and then cruised to the Red Hen, where they peacefully demonstrated. A biker for Trump, McCall W. Atchison III, reports to US4Trump. There was one deranged heckler because someone didn't want us to ride through town. We did anyway. Really? They did. Can you imagine the bravery or something it took for the heckler to try and stop this crew from riding through town? Yeah, that's true. Watch as Bikers for Trump roar into town in support of Sarah. You have to love the Bikers for Trump. They are Trump-supporting patriots all the way. As the large crowd gathered, you can see they carried the American flag to demonstrate their love for America in front of the Red Hen. Additionally, you can see a huge Make America Great Again banner. There were some homemade signs that said Democrats, no break for the hate, and a rather spicy, punny one that reads the Hey, Red Hen, go cluck yourself. It was a peaceful demonstration, and Virginia Senate hopeful spoke at the protest as well. Corey Allen Stewart was heard saying, all right, hey, look at this crew today. Who's ready to support President Trump? And who is ready to support Sarah Huckabee Sanders? Moreover, the Senate hopeful said the pro-Trump group had the support of state police. Additionally, Corey also said, we're going to bring back Harley Davidson back to the states. Check out the now famous sign in the window, which reads, love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. Sarah definitely exemplified that by her example when she graciously left the restaurant after the owner asked her to leave. The Red Hen's co-owner should follow her own signs advice. Absolutely. I don't like the devil horns that she's, putting up there, but oh well. Bikers for Trump showcase the Red Hen building in support of Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Image credit to McCall W. Atchison III. Note the bad paint job and the canopy that looks like the birds fly over it a lot. It appears President Trump was right again when he said the Red Hen restaurant should focus more on cleaning its filthy canopies, doors, and windows badly needs a paint job rather than refusing to serve a fine person like Sarah Huckabee Sanders. I always had a rule, if a restaurant is dirty on the outside, it is dirty on the inside. The co-owner of the Red Hen, Stephanie Wilkinson, kicked out Press Secretary Sanders and subsequently saw her 5-star rating drop to 2. And it's to 0 because they stopped the people from giving it a thumbs down. They stopped it. Then she reassigned from the local board as director of Main Street Lexington, which focuses on improving the city's downtown area. What? The Red Hen is now closed until the 4th of July. Yeah. in closing, let's give a big shout out and thank you to our Bikers for Trump.
That owner has also now just resigned from a local business organization there.
She was fired.
Meanwhile, many in the small Northern Virginia community feared their business may now suffer.
You think?
Correspondent Doug McKelway is in Lexington again tonight.
Stonewall Jackson and Robert E. Lee are both buried in Lexington, Virginia. Reminders that some civil wars are not as soft as the one Lexington is experiencing today. Numerous shop owners refuse to talk to us about the Red Hen controversy, worried that
dirty.
if you take a side, you risk alienating half your customers.
That's true.
It's very painful for me what's happening in this country. The meanness, and I'm sorry, I'm liberal, but I'm not happy with those that are mouthing off on either side.
I hope you're not only just talking to the people that support this woman. What she did is really embarrassment to all of us.
The Red Hen's owner, Stephanie Wilkinson, was also until today the executive chair of an influential business group here, Main Street, Lexington. She resigned from that post this afternoon, according to published reports.
After Sarah and her husband left and the family relocated to a restaurant across the street, the owner of the Red Hen then organized an effort to go and scream at them from the sidewalk at the other restaurant.
Huckabee's story confirmed by the man who hosted the Sanders family at his bed and breakfast.
It was just an unfortunate situation, because I guess, again, if you're trying to make a statement, make the statement. Don't keep screaming it, and follow people or what have you.
200 miles to the north, a congressman who was nearly killed by a gunman with extremist views knows how far such incivility can go.
I know firsthand, we've got to be real careful about how we discuss our differences. The great part of America is that we can discuss our differences freely and openly, but we also have a responsibility to make sure that we're not trying to incite others to violence.
More Democrats are joining Senate Minority Leader Schumer's call for civility. A spokesman for Virginia Democratic Senator Tim Kaine told the Richmond Times-Dispatch that he, quote, believes in civility and respect from everyone are important to a functioning.
Yeah, but he was the one calling for violence back in the day. Yeah, Tim Kaine. Yeah, I remember that. We didn't forget Tim boy.
We're told that the Red Hen restaurant, which had been scheduled to reopen at 5 o'clock this afternoon, will now remain closed until July 5th. And for the first time, as you can see, we are seeing protests here today. They're winding down right now. Only one arrest thus far. A Donald Trump supporter threw a bucket of chicken manure in the direction of the building. He was promptly arrested.
You gotta laugh with that one. What's the difference? They had a lot of bird manure on top of their canopies. I don't think it'd make much difference. But as you can see, they all came out, and I wanted the clip of the guy trying to stop the bikers from coming in. That would have been hilarious, Can you imagine? It did take a lot of guts. You got to give the guy, whoever it was, credit for trying to stop this from entering the town there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.